We're live.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to do something extremely fun. Gentlemen, listen. And now here are your hosts.
Jay and Scary Jerry.
In the bunker.
That's right. Hey, we've been out and about on the road, traveling just a little bit, but now we are hanging out back in captivity.
Yeah, back in the bunker. We found out it's not nearly as cool for people to see us naked out and about as it is for us to see them naked in the bunker.
Right. It's much more exciting this way.
Yes.
It
Very much more exciting.
So we're doing this a little bit different. Normally you get to hear it different, but now you can actually, well, you can't see it because, well, it's
A private location.
right, exactly.
We
So
don't want to give anything away.
you can hear us, but you can't see us. We're behind the curtain.
What do they call that on TV? The fourth wall. We're
Aha.
behind the fourth wall.
Right, exactly. Aha.
I'm not exactly sure what that means, but
Yeah, I'm not either.
I think it's because like the camera always looks through a wall because you only see 3 walls in a room on a show. You know, they can't show 4 walls because the camera always has a wall to its back.
Right.
Either that or I'm going to totally ditch that and reference The Wizard of Oz. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Right. Yeah, there you go. So it's been a while since we've been able to get back together because you've been busy, I've been busy, and
Oh,
And,
man, just getting into the busy season.
oh man, I tell you. So lots to talk about tonight, or what do we got?
Well, we got some stuff to talk about. Of course, Oli, our good friend Oli,
Ole, don't you know?
is down in Texas
Uh-huh.
and hating life right now.
I heard that. Why is that?
I guess Texas is in the middle of a drought.
Yeah, he said something about like, dust bowls or something.
Yeah, and it's a dust bowl. He sent me pictures, dude, and it is so bad. The dust is so bad. Oli has shaved his beard.
I know he looks so different.
Yeah, he looks like he's 12.
I know. Are you sure he's not hiding out from somebody?
Could be. I wonder if there's like a child support recovery agent looking for him.
The feds
Well,
are
no,
chasing him down.
that would require him to have sex with a female.
Oh,
So
right.
chances of that, I guess, are pretty slim.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right on that.
Hey, I totally forgot. We totally missed our traditional intro.
We did, didn't we?
Yes.
Aha.
So
we
we will
need to-
start with Jay.
All right, here we go with our intro of, this is typical.
And our special guest. And then
Well, that almost sounded like a gassy.
I think she might have farted. We'll let it slide. But now, I don't want anybody in the bunker to freak out, okay? But I am going to show just a little bit of typical redneckedness here. Are you ready?
Oh boy.
I brought along a wonderful, memory-filled from my youth bottle of, I think it's Strawberry Crush.
It looks like it.
And it has not a twist-off top.
You're not going to use your teeth, are you?
No, but I'm going to show you how hillbilly I am. Are you ready for this? We might actually want to turn the camera on for a moment so people can see how awesome this is. What do you think?
Well, that requires moving a bit.
All right. Take our word for it. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
are you
If
guys
Gary
ready?
Jerry says it's going to be cool, it's going to be cool.
Are you ready?
You're not going to spill it in the bunker,
No,
are you?
not a bit. This is how much of a hillbilly I am. Just hold tight.
Okay. All right. So.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
radio.
no.
You have to tell them what I'm doing.
Oh no.
Look at this.
He's undoing
Look at
his
this.
belt. Oh, look at that. He opened it up with his belt buckle. Ah! Did you wear your belt buckle like that just for, is that your Boy Scout belt buckle?
No, that's just my belt buckle.
Oh, you wear that all the time?
It has a beer opener in it. That's how hillbilly I am.
Oh, is it come that way or is that just
Yeah,
the way
no, it comes that way.
with the actual bottle opener?
Yeah, that's a Walmart special, pal. $10.99 in the belts and suspenders aisle.
Really? Wow. Because I thought for sure for a moment that Scary Jerry was going to be opening that thing
Oh
with
my
his
God,
teeth.
that's horrible.
Well, it looks terrible.
That's
it
definitely.
should be Orange Crush, not Strawberry Crush.
It's not Strawberry Crush.
It isn't? What does it say on the
It
bottle?
says Hencho en Mexico.
What?
In other words, made in Mexico.
Oh, for
So
the
I
love
could
of
be
Pete.
drinking goat pee.
You could be. And they just put Crush on it.
Yeah, but it tastes horrible. Nothing like I remember it.
No. Well, I don't remember the Hico Indomico.
Hencho en Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah, neither do I.
Huh. Interesting. So where'd you pick that up at?
I just.
They have it in stores here in America?
Yeah, at the local town.
They do?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You know, the town closest to the bunker. Don't want to say where.
Right.
But it
yeah.
definitely tastes better than that drink I had earlier when I first got to the bunker.
Wow, I got bad gag reflexes, and I thought for sure
that
I was gonna.
horrible.
I thought for sure I was gonna be upchucking that thing too.
So I generally drink Coca-Cola,
Mm-hmm.
and I showed up at the bunker, and I set my crush down, and I thought I set my Coca-Cola down next to my crush that I had been drinking out of.
But you didn't have a Coca-Cola with you.
No, and when I grabbed it and twisted the lid off and took a drink, it was Jay's spit bottle.
Yeah.
Jay is nasty and chews lip rot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can still taste it if I think about it.
Don't, because you're probably upheaved.
Yeah, I very well could. But I didn't get near the nicotine buzz from it I thought I was gonna.
Well, no, because I sucked it all out of there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was horrible.
Okay,
Okay,
ice water.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Everybody else is going.
That's enough of that. So we have a couple surprises tonight. Of course, we have our returning, first time, 3-time returning guest.
Right, because nobody else will show back
Nobody
up.
else will show up.
And nobody else wants to be willing to be naked.
Yeah.
As much as, last time we wanted to see Boris naked.
Yeah, oh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Remind me to never ask a commie to get naked around me again.
Right, yeah. So,
But it is the only way we can tell they're not smuggling nuclear waste up their rectum.
right, exactly.
You know, the squat and cough. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no leakage. So
that's horrible.
so she's back. Remember, this is live too. By the way.
Live.
We have changed it all, so it is live on YouTube and Google Plus, I think.
Yep. If you have one of our numbers and you've got something you want us to know about, send us a text. Let us know you're listening. Anyway, our guest, our live guest, is the wonderful Liz from Signs and Designs by Liz in Garner.
Yeah.
It's the ever popular Liz.
Well, let's not push it. Let's not push it. Let's just go with what we give you, okay?
How many
Alright.
beverages has she had now?
Yeah. Just remember, it's Jay and Scary Jerry in the bunker, not Jay, Scary, and Liz in the bunker.
Well, you didn't see that, but I made your logo. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's hidden.
Actually, I had someone tell me you hid breasts in it.
What?
The silos look like stripper breasts.
No comment.
One bigger than the other one.
I thought those were testicles.
But they hang up.
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
True. We can flip it upside down.
And then it would.
Speaking of strippers, I had the best stripper experience in the world 2 weeks ago.
Hang on.
Okay,
We just took a complete right turn. What do we? What?
Well, I brought up stripper breasts, and you got me thinking of something else.
Well, right, we'll come back to that.
Okay. Don't let me forget strippers.
Okay, I won't let you forget. So what do we have? Special.
Liz
giveaway.
has brought us giveaways.
Yes. So Liz, tell us a little bit about these giveaways.
They are beautiful black t-shirts with the wonderful Jay and Scary Jerry in the Bunker logos on them.
That was designed exclusively for Jay and Scary Jerry by
Me.
Signs and Designs by Liz. Give me some skin on that. Well, you're naked, and that's not the skin I was hoping for, but I'll take it.
That's all right.
Like it.
So we got to figure out how to give these away. I wonder if we should have like a caption this contest or something like that.
Yeah, we could.
Take a picture.
Or like the page and share it with your friends. Whoever gets the most likes and shares will win the T-shirt.
Could be.
You know, post a picture and have them like it, or on our page and like the page and all that. You know, something like that. That'd be easy.
Yeah.
Right on the.
Or
page.
we'll just. How about we just take like and share the page. We'll put a post up with a picture of them, of the shirts.
Right.
Share that, and of course we can tell who shares it. Put all the names of everyone that shared it in a bowl, and we'll draw 3 names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Does that sound fair to you, Liz?
That sounds fantastic.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So that's what
we're gonna do.
And there's different colors too. And there's one of every color.
Yep, there's a blue, there's a bright green, and of course an orange.
Now these are nuclear colors.
Nuclear
blue,
colors. Nuclear blue, nuclear green, and a nice bright hunter orange.
Excellent. So there you go. And all the same size, or?
Actually, there should be 1 2X and 2 larges. So
Okay.
they're for some big boys.
Well, so Oli's out.
Wait.
Are you saying
let
it's
me
too
check.
big for Oli or not big enough for Oli?
Those are too big for Oli. That's so excellent. So we'll do that. So start sharing and liking the page. and share it with all your friends. Whoever gets the most likes, things like that. We'll put you all in a drawing. Then we'll draw out the name, and by the next time we do this.
Yeah, exactly.
So
sounds good.
We'll announce the winner next time we have that. So, well, excellent. Thank you so much, Liz.
Yes, and they are wonderful quality shirts as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're Hanes, Comfort Soft.
They even come in
Comfort Soft.
They even come in a plastic bag.
They do. Make sure you guys don't spill or get any.
And I'm going to tell you, if you pull a shirt out and look at it, you damn well better fold it right to put it back in the bag, or Liz gets all sorts of pissy.
Well, you know what? It's like anything. You take it out of the box or the bag,
and it'll never go in the same.
No. Why is that?
Not sure. You guys just think you don't know how to fold it.
It's because we're men.
Because I want it to look nice and professional, and you take it out, and then you just kind of haphazardly put it, like, just because it's going to fit doesn't mean it's going to look nice. And
as long as it fits, that's all that matters.
Signs and Signs by Liz likes to keep standards, Jerry.
Well, I think you're in the wrong spot. This is Jane, Scary Jerry in the bunker. If you're not having fun, you need to lower your standards.
So what else we got? So we got that giveaway.
We have strippers.
Strippers. Oh, we're going to the strippers before we get to anything else. All right, okay.
And this is proof, because the top story we have, I need to reinforce the fact that I like girls, not guys.
Oh,
okay.
Is that the one about the guy that posted something about the, Who is that guy?
I'll read his post. Corey, he's a smart ass.
Oh, okay.
But, we dig him.
Okay.
So anyway, a couple weeks ago I had a bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
And the gentleman who is getting married, I'm actually getting the privilege of officiating over the wedding, and he's a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
And I don't think he's had a lot of experience in strip clubs, because I was embarrassing the crap out of him. But he got a couple drinks in him, and he dove in great. Now
wait a minute. What was he?
Just
diving?
wait. You'll find out.
All right. What is he diving?
Now there's this little game that I like to play with strippers, but you can only play it with strippers with good sense of humor.
Yeah, do not go to a Wednesday night strip club and go. Do
you want to play a game?
And laugh? Well, and be laughing with somebody, and they go, "What's so funny, guys?" And say, "Is this amateur night?"
Yeah, that's a good one.
That will get you slapped across the face.
Well, first off, I got his buddy laughing so hard he about fell out of a chair. Because every time a dancer came over and came up to the rail and bent over and did the little butt wiggle, I started blowing on her butt. Just.
Yeah. And he didn't realize you were doing this?
No, he saw me, but he was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to get the smell away." So he started laughing to the point where he fell off the chair.
Huh.
But next, I got the bachelor up front row with me, and he'd had a couple drinks, and I asked his dancer, "Do you want to play a game?" She said, "Yeah, I'll play a game." I said, "Okay, this is how the game is played. You put your foot here, you put your other foot here, I hold the dollar here, you grab the dollar out of my mouth." And she was all for it.
Until.
And she tried 2 or 3 times, and she wasn't able to grab the dollar. It may be because I was pulling it back, and she didn't realize it, but she didn't grab the dollar. Finally, I was like, "Do you want some help?" And she goes, "Yeah, that'd be great." So I proceed to extend my neck out as far as I can and start growling. And at that point, the dancer, who I'm sure is a hardworking young girl working her way through school, of course, jumps back and slaps me with her panties.
Why?
I'll tell you off the air, because it's all about where the nose ends up.
Oh.
And I started growling. And she slaps me with her panties, and to which, it's more like, ah!
Oh.
To which I proceed to look at her and say something along the lines of, "Really? You're going to slap me like I'm the reason your dad won't talk to you anymore?" The one girl in the room, of course, just shuddered and felt so bad. If you'd have met this poor girl, it was bad. But the first one, she was all for it. She was down with it. She loved it. She laughed and laughed and laughed at the game.
See, now wait a minute. Now, here's the deal.
Okay.
You're talking about strippers and going out there and having a good time.
Yep.
That's somebody's daughter.
Yep.
What would you say if you had a daughter that was a stripper?
If I had a daughter that worked as a stripper, I would say something along the lines of, "Honey, you do what you need to do to get through in life, but remember, there are a bunch of a-holes out there. You can't take it personal."
And they like to play games.
Yeah, and they like to play games.
And if you see some guy that looks like me saying, "Hey, do you want to
Yes.
play a game?"
Just
Don't.
say no. Just say no. Get off the pole. Put your G-string back on and go home.
Oh, my word. Oh boy. So that's good. I mean, you like girls, I like girls.
Yes. So now we'll get on to the first story.
You're right.
Oh, I can't share my stripper story?
You have a stripper story?
I totally have a stripper
Can
story.
you like PG-13 it?
I can totally PG-13 it.
So is it? Are we talking male strippers or female? here?
Female strippers.
Even better.
Oh,
I
you
might
get
like
in-
this story.
They get in free. I mean, you would get in free to those.
Well, I only got in free because it was my birthday. Because that's what I liked doing on my birthday.
That's what they tell everybody.
Right?
Yeah,
You know?
it was meant to make
It
you
was
feel
my
good.
birthday, and I got a free porn. It just worked out, whatever. I didn't ever take it home, but weirdly enough, whatever. So I get there, and the whole front row is taken up, and I'm just sadly staring there, and all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere. He's like, "Who's your?" I had a sash as his birthday girl, just to put that out. And he's like, "What are you doing? What are you guys doing here?" I'm like, "Well, it's my birthday. I want strippers and everything." He's like, "Okay, all right. What's happening?" I was like, "You see, I want to sit right there, but there's a whole bunch of people." And so he's like, he's moving people out of the way so I can sit at this front row. And the first stripper that gets up there, I'm like, "Yep, this is happening." So I'm making like a pyramid of like $6, $7. Like, I'm making this whole pyramid. She ignores me the whole time. Not one glance, not nothing. And so I put $1 in front of the guy beside me. She goes up to that guy, and she sees my pyramid of dollars. Just turns around, walks away. I'm like, "Really? You're in this business. You're not going to cater to everybody? You're just going to be mainly dudes? Then you're in the wrong business. Come
Yeah.
on. I'm not going to try to do anything. You'd rather rub up on some drunk guy than me? Come on. I couldn't even drink at that time."
Well, the drunk guy is probably going to fall in love and spend a whole lot more money than $6.
Yeah, he spent $75 on me and my girlfriend get a lap dance so
There
we
you
could
go.
watch. So I didn't spend any money that night.
See?
It was pretty much awesome.
Rarely do women spend money at a bar when they go out anyway.
Yeah, but it was a juice bar. I mean,
Oh, bring your own. Even
Yeah.
better yet.
See, that's why God made me a guy instead of a girl.
Because you would not be an attractive woman, I'll tell you
Well,
that.
no. But you know what?
I
I would have a house. I
Uh-huh.
would have a car. I would have everything I need
Mm-hmm.
simply by showing my boobs off. That's one thing women I don't thoroughly understand.
Yeah, but you got boobs.
Keep it up, funny man.
I'm just saying.
But they're manly boobs, they're pecs.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay. Okay, so on to our first story. The reason we had to bring up
Hey,
liking
that's the
girls.
first time people are laughing all night tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So Corey
Uh-huh.
Massimo, wasn't that a pair of jeans in like the 80s
80s.
Massimo jeans?
Yeah,
Still
there was
sell those.
They do?
Yeah, I have a couple pairs.
So that means not only do they sell them, people buy them.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
I
That's
do
terrible.
better.
So anyway, I asked, of course, for topics earlier on the show, or on the page, and Corey Mosselman said, "Here's a topic," and I had said, "Send me if you're brave, private message me your phone number. Maybe we'll call you on the air."
Uh-huh.
And Corey says, "Here's a topic. Let's talk about the creepers posing his radio show webcast, looking for people to chat up on the air, but actually looking for hot dudes to stalk."
Who's he talking about?
Either you or I. I'm pretty sure you, because you look a little homo-ish.
I do not.
Haven't you seen those bears?
Yep, big
The
furry
bears?
teddy
Yeah,
bears dressed in
see?
leather.
That's
Yeah.
totally you.
Yeah, totally. I'm totally a teddy bear. But I'll have you know, I went to Cedar Rapids Roller Girls, invited me down to MC their bout 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Can't remember when.
Right, because you left me behind because you're supposed to take me along.
Yeah, you're always so busy with your real job. And actually, I forgot all about it until like the day of.
I know. I did too until I saw your post going go down to MC. I'm going, bastard, he left me.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you, Jay, would have freaked out
Mm-hmm.
because one of their biggest sponsors is actually a gay club in Cedar Rapids.
Oh, they have one of those down there?
Oh, yes, and it is a gay club.
Oh, so you went.
Yeah, we went after the bout, the wife and I.
Oh, is that where the after party was at
Yep.
or what?
Yep.
It was? They
Yep.
held at the gay club?
Yep. And it was a blast. And I'll have you know,
Oh, I'm sure it was.
even being the big hairy teddy bear I am, I did not get hit on once. Not once. I was hurt.
Well, when's the last
I
time
was
you
the-
saw somebody that looks like you?
I was the biggest, hairiest teddy bear in the joint. I was dancing. I was getting my groove on. No numbers, no nothing. Not even the 6-foot drag queen that owns the bar, that's got to weigh
250?
300, no,
300?
350.
Really?
Yeah, and great entertainer. Oh my God, was she a great entertainer? But not much in the looks department. But I did not get hit on once.
Huh.
The teddy bears left me alone. The leather boys left me alone, and the little twinks left me alone.
The twinks?
Twinks.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah, twinks. The little flouncy ones.
Huh. Okay.
How would you explain it? You're laughing, but how would you explain it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Twinks, the little flouncy ones.
I'm like,
She's in her own little world over there.
You know, the lispers, the skinny little, oh my God, ones. You know, the very effeminate ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Not trying to offend anybody, just telling the way it is.
It is what it
Yeah,
is.
is that what they call them though?
Yeah, oh
Like-
yeah. Yeah.
Like that's their term.
I've heard him use the term twink
So
before.
is it something that you can't use because you're not?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably. I can probably get away with using teddy bear, but not twink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all about being politically correct on the show.
Yeah. In the bunker, as we sit in our underground fortress with a naked girl. Oh, let's be politically correct.
Right.
Can't use the word twink.
The twink was twerking. Or
They
twerking.
actually had a twerking contest.
They did?
Yeah, it was sad.
Oh, boy.
Aw.
Out of the half a dozen little twinks they got out there, only one of them could twerk. Only one. Everybody else kind of looked like they were having convulsions.
Twink twerking.
Yeah, twink twerking.
Twink twerking.
Alright.
It's almost like
And they
saying
also
the midget
had-
twerking. You
they-
imagine a midget twerking?
They can't.
I don't know if they can bend that way.
They don't have. I don't think they have the hip movements for it.
That would be cool to see the midget twerking contest and along with the twinks. The
But
twink and the midget
they
twerking
also
contest.
had
It's a mouthful.
Mr. Iowa Leather there that night.
Really?
Yes. And I'm very far from being gay, but he was a very good-looking man. He was
You're-
50-50 bear, 50-50 twink, you know. He's very muscular.
And you said your wife was with you. What did
Yeah.
she think of him?
Oh, she thought he was hot as all get out.
Right. Why
Yeah.
is it that women think that? Why is it that women get along so well with gay people?
And I shall
Gay
defer
guys.
to Liz.
Because they take care of themselves. They manscape. They have
Well-
something in common with women of sharing what kind of hair products or what kind of skin products do you use. And since they take so darn good care of themselves, yes, they are hotter.
So what's the difference between? Well, look
I
at
also-
Scary Jerry and I.
I
We
also
take
think
care of
it's
ourselves.
partially because they don't pose a threat,
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
you know.
They're not gonna try and take him home.
Exactly. They're not going to take him home. They're not going to roofie him. If they do roofie him, if they do roofie him, it's just so the stinky bee will leave their man alone,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So I think that could be why.
So if you saw Scary Jerry and I walk into a bar, would you find us attractive? Two attractive men walking.
Can you have an unbiased opinion on this?
I mean, be
Because
honest.
I have known you for what, 10 years now?
Yeah.
10
yeah.
years or so?
If you saw us walk in, you would turn your head. Would you, or would you not?
I would look. I mean, if you're wearing a cowboy hat, I probably would have not gone for it. I'm sorry. It's just I dated a cowboy once, and it didn't end well.
But
At
it's
all.
not really a cowboy hat that I'm wearing.
Not really a cowboy hat, Jay. Everybody's seen the picture, which brings up a good point that we'll get to as soon as she's done explaining if she
Right.
would look at us or not.
I'd probably look at Scary Jerry just because of his height and his beard and his piercings and tattoos.
And my man boobs.
But you like that kind of thing, though.
Oh, I've dated
You
guys
do.
that kind of look like
Yeah.
Jerry. I mean, I've
You've never dated one with a beard this masculine.
No,
have you?
not as that masculine because I tend to pick out.
Stroke his ego. Stroke his ego. That's all it is.
Well, the one guy that I did date could grow a beard decided just to grow like a goatee, which not a bad thing, but he had like hair all the way almost down to his butt. And oh my god.
Oh, I do know that guy.
Oh.
I know that guy. Don't
Yeah,
I?
you know
Yeah,
what? When
yeah.
you go to Manscaped, there's nowhere to stop. You just got to keep going, otherwise you look like you got
Yeah,
If
oh,
you stop somewhere, it looks like oh my god, he's got a sweatshirt on.
Right?
Or
Or
a sweater.
sweatpants.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
You know, manscaping. I am not metrosexual by any means.
Mm-hmm.
What all do you think manscaping entails?
I mean, I don't think you'd have to go overboard to be manscaped. I think maybe if, a little tweeze here and there, a little shave there.
Like get rid of the
unibrow, make sure that your beard looks nice and trimmed up, make sure that it's, it's got clean lines on the cheeks, and, maybe if you're really into it, shaving your chest, because I could give or take chest hair.
Or how about the back hair?
Dude, I'm a guy and back hair has to go.
Back hair has to go.
Back hair is
God.
disgusting.
Well, you're right. So if you have chest hair, you got to get rid of the back hair. You can't have the chest hair
See,
gone.
the best thing about my husband, he has like no hair on his chest or back, like ever. Like, it's fantastic.
Well,
So
don't
he's
worry.
slippery
Once he
then.
hits puberty, he'll start growing hair. I love Jake to death. Jake is an awesome guy,
Mhm.
but he's just
Bald.
no,
No.
he's just kind of tiny.
He's got the triangle build like a male
Yep.
should, but he's just not as tall, so I don't know, he's just skinny. He's really skinny. I mean, I can fit into his pants better than he can, which is sad. He's got like a
You mean you fill his pants out better
I
than he
fill out
does?
his pants better. Like, he wears a 32, quote unquote.
I used to wear a 32.
Back when you were
like
in fifth
freshman
grade.
He
year.
has to wear a belt with them.
With a 32?
Yeah, he has to have a belt
Oh
with
my
them.
goodness.
Buy
Yeah,
some
and
smaller pants.
I can put down his pants and they stay right up where they should.
Wow.
Huh,
Of course, my big
interesting.
old butt and hips, they just, that happens.
Hmm.
It just happens.
So I have another unfortunate story I'd like to tell.
All right, make it quick. We got to wrap things up.
Do we? How far
Yeah.
into this are we?
A half hour.
Already?
Yeah.
Well, holy cow. Well, well, no, I better bring it up. Because we're talking about manscaping and the such.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fear of nose hair. I hate nose hair. I have a nose ring. I have the septum piercing. People already stare at my nose. So I know when they're staring at my nose, they're staring at nose hair, and I hate nose hair.
I just trimmed mine.
I have gone so far as to reach out and pluck men's nose hairs if they're sticking out of their nose.
Be around my husband, please.
Okay, I will. I'll take care of it.
I'm glad I shaved it this morning.
Now, there's this thing you can do that you can wax your nose hairs.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
With the popsicle stick. and
Yep.
Stick it up in the edges.
You gotta remember what my wife does. She's
Yeah,
a
okay,
hairstylist.
true.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give out a cute, I'm getting flustered just thinking about it. It hurts so bad. A few key pieces of advice when waxing your nose hair. First of all, I don't think they should sell hot wax kits over the internet.
Well,
Because-
over the internet, you bought this over the internet?
No, my wife bought it over the internet. It was one of her,
Oh.
she'd had a couple drinks, thought it'd be a good idea, bought a hot wax kit over the internet.
Honey, look what we got.
And I'd had it done before, so of course I know how to do it. So we get the proper, or what we think is the proper amount of wax on it, stick her right up inside the nostril. I press the nostril on it. The wax did not cool down near quick enough, and it ran down into my mustache.
Well, I saw pictures. Yeah.
And
that was
Audrey
awesome.
Tufburn
Yeah.
did not necessarily believe that it ran down into the mustache and reached up and tried to pull it out. Now, the first time she didn't have a good enough grip on it. So all she succeeded in doing was pulling really hard and like ripping half a layer of skin off my nose.
Right.
But the next time she got a really good grip on it, boom, ripped it out along with a rather sizable chunk of my mustache.
Excellent.
So the key point I would like to say is A, don't get your wax too hot. B, less is more. And C, avoid all alcohol while playing with the waxer. It'll make for a much better evening.
Oh, and with
So-
the,
And with that, our half an hour is gone.
exactly. Don't forget to sign up, like the Jay and Scary Jerry Facebook page,
Share it.
share it, and we could be drawing your name out coming up
Yeah,
there.
to win one of these wonderful signs by our only sponsor, Signs and Designs by Liz in Garner, Iowa, who you should call for all your signs and designs, because not only does she make them, she designs them.
Yes, excellent. So once again, thank you so much for joining us for the episode, whatever it might be.
I think it's 20, because we had a couple bar bombs in there.
Right, and we'll be bar bombing again too sometimes.
Yeah, pay attention to the page.
Exactly.
Business bombing.
You got Wi-Fi, don't you?
I do.
There
Maybe
you
we will be business bombing.
We got people that want us to bar bomb their garage and all sorts of
Oh, yeah, that's
bunker
right.
bomb. Yeah,
I wonder if
bunker-
Carl's listening.
he will be. Yeah.
Sooner or later. They all will be sooner
That's
or later.
right. They will. So, yeah, until next time, and another topic, if you want to, let us know. Of course, I know we got different things coming up before we even get to the year. You know, I know RAGBRAI is a big event that goes across Iowa. We'll be talking about that and all sorts of things. So
Register's annual Great Bike Ride across Iowa.
that'll be fun to talk about. We are the unofficial personalities of RAGBRAI.
Wait, can we say that without getting sued?
Yes.
Okay. Unofficial sponsors.